This video is dedicated to Ryan Ellison.
As some of you will already know, I hate coffee. I still don't like coffee despite the many attempts of everyone I speak to in my life to convince me otherwise. They go, oh, you probably just haven't had good coffee yet. Why don't you try my special blend that was roasted for 1,000 years in the volcano that killed everyone in Pompeii? Why don't you try this? What's that? Coffee cake. I don't like coffee. Yeah, but it's not, it's just the flavour of coffee. Yeah, but I don't like the flavour. Coffee tastes like cigarettes. My partner said to me the other day, I understand coffee is a bit of an acquired taste. In my opinion, if something's an acquired taste, then it's not nice. About a year ago, I applied for a job at a vegan cafe called Vegan Hippo in Leicester Square. I got a trial shift and I spent the day making coffee for people. And at the end of the day, I said, I'm sorry, I can't do this. I can't bear it. Because I thought that coffee was just like tea. You have it hot or you have it iced. You have it with milk or you have it without milk. The milk can be steamed, but that's as far as it goes in terms of variety. He went, this is an Americano. What? Okay, what's that mean? It's just coffee without milk. Why have we got a fancy name for it? Okay, now you need to learn a latte versus a cappuccino. Now those are basically the same, but the amount of milk you use and the way it's frothed gives you, like, one is more foamy and the other, like, what prick cares? Do you know what a flat white is? A flat white is like you get the milk and you have to put, like, hold the cup at an angle and pour it so it goes like underneath the coffee. And like, at that point, I was like, I'm not going to perpetuate this. And it's worse than that, because you order a flat white at an independent barista place and you order it at Cafe Nero or Costa, you get two completely different drinks because the sizes are so... Costa, I've been told, have a mug so big that it has two handles on it. Like you're holding up the World Cup. If I went to a tea place and they just had 6 different versions of English breakfast tea based on how much milk was used and how consistent the frothiness of the milk was, and they all had different Italian names, I go, what the fuck is this place? I'm fine with it as a niche thing, like, you know, being really invested in the subtleties of good art. It's not something that everyone does on a daily basis. It's something that's kind of a niche hobby that's a little bit elite. I don't mind that so much because everyone's got their thing. If that's your thing that you're in, if you're into fancy coffee that was picked from the foothills of the Colombian jungle and slowly fermented in a primordial sauce, then that's, you do your thing. My problem is that everyone on a daily basis does coffee. It's a mainstream niche. How have we allowed, as a species, things like the flat white, which is so pretentious? Who woke up one morning and went, I want coffee, but I want this exact ratio of milk to coffee, and I want the cup to be held like this when it's served, so the milk goes in and under and on the top. That's how I want my coffee to be, and we've all played along. We've all got an option in cafe. Oh, here's the flat white option. It's like someone had a coffee mental illness of how they, and the whole world went, yeah, we'll do that. How has that happened? How is coffee mainstream? I feel this way about bikes as well. I'm going to lose some of you on this next point. Here's my problem with bicycles. Why did we take the stabilisers off? I'm going to confess here, and I know that this will lose me some credibility, but I can't ride a bicycle. But I don't want you thinking that that's the reason for this rant. I used to have a bike with stabilisers on, loved it. And then one day, my mum's boyfriend took the stabilisers up, and he went, all right, this is your day, you're going to learn how to do it. And I went, why do I need to learn to do it without? And he said, well, because when you grow up, you don't have the stabilisers on. People just have bikes without the stabiliser. I went, why? Why don't they just leave it? It's like the Velcro shoe. Oh, don't even get me started. Until I was 11, all my shoes had Velcro on. Amazing. You don't have to stop halfway down walking down a canal path because your laces have come undone. You trip over them, you fuck yourself up. Once Velcro was invented, why do we still have lace shoes after that exact moment? Imagine if the Macintosh, like the Apple Mac, the MacBook, amazing technology, really fancy, but yet we still sell the old box that just has green letters on it, or like MS-DOS. Like, everyone quite rightly would go, why the fuck would I pay for that when I can get this full colour, amazing, I can watch YouTube videos on it? That old shit computer is the lace shoe of technology, and yet we still buy oh, my mum walked me to a shoe shop once when I was 11 and said, you have to get a new pair of shoes now, and I went, what size Velcro shoes? And they said, oh no, you're a big shoe size now, you're a big boy shoe size. They only do Velcros up to a certain point, and now you have to get laces. And I went, why? Why don't they do it for, what's the point of that? Why do I need to learn a whole, I have to put the, and you pull, and then you do pull it tight, and then, like, this is me putting a Velcro shoe on. Done. Why? And we're all putting up with this as a species, as a society. We've all gone, yeah, that makes sense. Let's abandon the greatest feet technology of all time at the age of 10. Why? He lifted the stabilizers up. I went for, and you know that bit in every movie where they're going, you're cycling along and they're holding on the back of the saddle, and then they let go of the saddle and they just go and they look round, oh, he's not holding on, I'm doing it on my own. That doesn't happen. He let go and I immediately went, no, and I got up and cried and went, I'm not doing, why did you let go? And he went, I was trying to, no, what, how dare you? And I just wanted stabilizers the whole time. I was so angry. Why can't I just, like, why isn't the tricycle the standard I know why bikes are good, because they're like the most efficient form of human movement. But, like, I asked my partner, why did we all take the stabilizers off? And her best answer was, people want to go faster. Like, you can't turn as well. Like, we're not in the Olympics. Well, I'm just trying to go to the shop. Why can't we all just have stabilizers? I rode that bike with stabilizers on for another few years, and I didn't care that all the kids on the estate laughed. I got the last laugh. I didn't have to waste my time wobbling about. So who's the real winner? This one. So that's how I feel about coffee.